Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a massive new information about Die Rise and our super Easter egg we're adding into Black Ops 3, being from the original Black Ops 2 game. So shout out Dobby, our scripter. Let's check this out, man. This is going to be sick.
For Black Ops 3, so I'm here today to give you all a look into some of the assets I've worked on so far,
Yes,
as well
sir.
as answer some of the most commonly asked questions about our remaster.
I'm so excited.
Starting off with the HUD, I will be fully recreating the Black Ops 2 Zombies HUD for our map.
Look at
Most
this,
of it
man.
I already have done here.
Dang.
All of the main features you can see are fully functional.
It
The
looks
ammo and
so
D-pad
good.
Stuff, the player scores,
And the
round
sky
counter and
box.
perks list, and the scoreboard, which will
One thing I do want to add is someone did mention that you can see the stars, the little bitty stars in the sky twinkle during this map. If you go up, we will be adding that into the game. So do not worry, my twinkle lovers in this map. It'll be in the game.
Style inventory in the future. You might have noticed the zone name in the top right. As of now,
yes,
this
sir.
is solely for debugging purposes, but we
of
will
course,
likely have an option
yes, this
to
is a
enable it on
beautiful
full
beta,
release.
but it's
I've
so
also
beautiful.
Recreated the overlays for spectating in the
Wow,
pause menu,
it
but
looks
as of
so
now, This
good.
initial pause screen is the only one in BO2 style.
And it literally
If I
looks
click
like
in-game
BO2
or
menu.
options, then it's just the BO3 HUD. But
Yo,
these will also be recreated in the future.
that
The
is
HUD also
sick.
features gamepad or controller support, which literally just
Wow.
changes what button icons show up and where.
So a lot of people have been asking me, will this map ever come to console? No, but if you are a console player, you can buy a PC and plug in your PS5 and play. So you know what? That's pretty good.
Is located on the D-pad. We will be fully remastering all of the Black Ops 2
Look at these
zombies
weapons.
and multiplayer weapons for our map.
Yes.
What exactly does this mean? The biggest upgrade is to the models. Zella will be remodeling and retexturing almost every weapon that doesn't already have an updated version in newer COD games. I'm responsible for rigging the weapons to their BO2 counterparts.
It looks so incredible.
This way, we
I'm
can
just
still
smiling.
use the BO2 animations while having much better models. I also set up the new weapon files over in Ape, as well as rework all the sounds for each weapon individually so that they're all nice and crisp. Here you can see the first two guns
it makes
we've
me
done,
laugh.
the Colt Python and the FNFAO.
I love it. Like, it just looks so good. And y'all, we are putting our heart and soul into this. Like I said, there's going to be so many cool things that we're going to be adding into this map. Y'all don't even know. And we're trying to cater to literally everybody with this remaster. This is like kind of like a Chronicles drop, you know? So this is what makes it cool. And here are some of our 4K weapons that we have made for BL2. I love what Dobby did with the FAL there too. Like the little iron sights.
One of the first things I showed off
so
over
good.
on Twitter was the spawn elevator here that goes crashing down.
Yes,
but I never
sir.
showed how it looks installed into Zella's map here, featuring his recreated freight elevator model.
Dude, it looks so good. Like, I just love looking at the BL3 version. And I know some people have been asking about the lighting. We will definitely be adding a lot more lights. Granted, this is just beta version. No PhD in there yet, but soon, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we will be adding a bunch of textures into here and stuff, but this is it. We really just have the ground floor to do on this map, and then that's about it, and everything will be fixed. But, dude, this looks so clean. Looks
Currently,
so
it just
good.
comes up after like 10 seconds, but it will require an elevator key in the future to return to the top. Speaking of the elevator
Yes,
key,
true.
we will be fully revamping that system so it doesn't suck. I
Yes.
can't share details to that right now, but I can say that it won't be a one-time use anymore.
Exactly. I guess the greatest way that I could describe it, again, I won't spoil too much, but is the idea of it is kind of turning it into an origin shovel. That's kind of the best way I could describe it.
Concerns I saw many people had about this remaster was that the perk elevators might not be possible. Well, I'm here to say that they are possible and they are done and working for the most part.
Let's go!
Also featuring remastered models, you can see the quick revive elevator here just doing its thing.
It looks
moving
so
around.
good, man. It looks the exact same. I love
And
it.
I can
Great
safely
job,
travel between
fellas.
floors on top of them with no issue.
Yes,
Additionally,
sir.
they function exactly the same as in BO2, down to the time per floor, arrow indicators, doors banging with sparks, and randomized perks.
I'm a happy
We don't
man.
plan to change around where all the perks are either. Quick revive will still always be right outside of spawn, speed coil and who's who will still be randomized, and the remaining 3 perks plus path will still be randomized in the other tower.
Yes, and we are keeping the same perks for the reimagined version. Like I said in my last video on my second channel, we would be having a reimagined version and a remaster version. And the remaster will be the vanilla BL2. The reimagine will be the different stuff that we add, including extra perks such as PhD, potentially stamina up, and other ways to obtain those perks outside of the elevator. So it'll be really exciting. I hope you guys really enjoy what we do and add with this map, because especially if you're into the lore, you're gonna absolutely eat it up. I'm
We will
telling
also
you.
be adding an alternative way to get the perks not on the map, such as stamina up, while
Exactly.
still keeping the system intact. but we will save that for release.
Yeah,
Speaking
baby.
of perks, let's talk about Who's Who, which is arguably one of the worst perks in COD Zombies history.
Cold War even didn't help it either. I'm looking at you, Cold War Tombstone. What's going on out here? You're putting my name to shame, baby?
So,
What's
we
going on
decided to
now?
make some changes to it so it's not totally trash anymore. First, the weapon you respawn with will change based on the current round.
And let us know also if you guys like this change, because I initially wanted it to be like Shadow Cider in the map Rainy Death, if you guys have ever played that custom zombies map, and if I've ever grabbed that perk. But we've decided to add this slight change where you get a specific weapon per a specific round, and I think this will make Who's Who an incredible perk to own, even in a co-op scenario where you'll never want it, or solo.
First 5 rounds, you'd get the starting pistol, the basic M1911.
So there you go.
Rounds 6 through 15, an SMG, maybe AK-74U.
Yeah.
Rounds 16 through 25, an AR,
Yeah.
maybe AN-94. Rounds 26 through 50, the ray gun. And rounds 51 and up, you'd get an unupgraded Sliquifire.
Exactly. And so because of that, it will basically save you up until probably about round 100. I'm sorry, after round 100, that's where my OG high rounders are going to be absolutely grinding. And for my high rounders, we will be trying to do everything we possibly can to minimize memory so you guys can go to those upper echelon of the rounds, hopefully getting all the way up to 255.
These ranges and weapons are subject to change, but you get the idea. The other change is that you'll be ignored by zombies for the first 2 seconds after entering and exiting Who's Who.
Yeah, it'll be essentially like how you come back from like Dead Ops Arcade after you down and you're kind of alive for a couple seconds. That's what we want to add on Who's Who, because we don't like when you pick yourself up or you down, you're instantly surrounded by zombies because of where you spawn. Nah, we're going to fix that, give you a couple seconds of grace, and you'll be aight.
Now let's see all this in action.
Yeah. So he's even got some gameplay of it, which is sick. Look at that. Wow. And again, if you guys want this gameplay for your own videos, I will have a link in the description for the original and for Dobby. Go check him out. I'll have all of his links. It looks so good, man. And it looks exactly like BO2 as well. Same animation, same everything. Yep. And there it is. Lovely.
You may have already seen me sharing the working bank and fridge over on Twitter, but the
Of course.
system has been fully reworked since then. Your progress for all persistent features will be saved for cross progression between games no matter what, regardless of any mods loaded.
That is insane. So keep in mind, you can play with any friggin' mod, any sort of thing. You will be able to put in points. You'll be able to get in everything. We're allowing everything because we know this map is super overpowered. It's a super easy map. We get it. It's not going to be a harder map. We're not going to Blood of the Deadify it. You know, we want to keep it easy. We want this to be the sandbox map that anybody can play and just have a good time on, you know?
And of course, as I just mentioned, the bank and fridge are fully working, with points and weapons being saved across games.
Exactly.
I've also recreated all of the original perma perks from Black Ops 2 Zombies for our remaster.
Dobby's next level. Let's go.
Here's a current list of those we will be including: Quick Revive, Insta Kill, Ray Gun off the Olympia wall buy, perk refunds,
Yes.
sniper points, half off, and headshot damage boost. You might even stumble upon a few new ones in our version too, but
So that is insane. And I've literally had this idea to bring back permaperks because I want to see permaperks in the speed runs. We will be adding Gobblegum, but you'll have to get it after you beat the Easter egg because we want permaperks to be the central focus. We want to see speed runs on these maps, like how people are speed running Call of the Dead remastered and all of that.
who knows. One of my favorite features we will have is the ranking system, which has been fully recreated one-to-one from Black Ops 2 Zombies' original ranking system.
Let's
I
go!
spent a good chunk of time looking at the BO2 code with a little playing plutonium to see how exactly the ranks were calculated, and I eventually got it down. I'll show the info on screen now for how exactly it works, so pause the video and give it a read if you're interested.
And again, we won't be adding in tally marks because tally marks do not work on a system. We don't want you to play for 5 days in a row all the time to get it. There is a potential way that we could, but we want your guys' player suggestions. So again, if you want to read this and learn the exact way how the BO2 ranking system works, Dobby literally figured it out for you guys. So there you go.
The only aspect that currently isn't included is the tally marks for blue eyes.
Yeah.
Instead, all skull ranks have blue eyes by default, just because it's unreasonable to have players play 5 days consecutively on BO3 custom maps just for that. But if we find an alternative way for players to earn tally marks, then we'll definitely incorporate it. And of course, feel free to comment below any ideas you may have for us. Shortly before the release of Die Rise Remastered, we will be releasing a Black Ops 2 Remastered mod for the BO3 Steam Workshop. This will feature the BO2 HUD, the remastered BO2 weapons, and all of the persistent features I just talked about.
Exactly. So we're going to literally give you guys everything. The HUD, the guns, everything. The perma perks. It's all going to be in a mod for you guys to play on any map. So if you want to play the BO2 system on BO3 maps, like Shadows, for example, you can do that. You can make it difficult, and we're going to be releasing this before Die Rise drops. I will probably make a video about that, and we probably will have trailers up for this map as well. It's going to be really exciting,
Most
y'all.
importantly, all of those persistent features will have cross progression with Die Rise Remastered. This means you could play our mod on any stock map or most custom maps and still rank up through the BO2 ranking system.
That is sick. So it'll be a literal custom ranking system based off of BO2 if you guys want that on all of custom zombies. That is going to be incredible.
And it will show up in our map as well. I wanted to quickly go over how exactly the development process works between Zella and I, specifically how we both work on the map.
True.
Basically, we don't. The version of the map that I have is just the block out. He's
Yeah.
the one that has all the details and lighting and whatnot, since that's more his area.
Yeah, because Zella maps and Dobby scripts. So Dobby does all the little scripting with certain cool effects like perma perks and the bank and all that, all the cool things. And Zella does all of the intricacy in towards the layout of the map. So it's incredible, man.
This serves a few good purposes. First, he doesn't have to constantly send me all of the assets he
True.
uses whenever he adds stuff to the map.
And again, we want to make this apparent for you guys, which is why we're
Next, with
explaining
all of
it.
the detailing and lighting, my map compiles a lot faster,
Yeah.
meaning I can go in game and test stuff a lot more easily.
Yeah.
Lastly, it also helps line up all the scripted assets perfectly.
This literally is reminding me of an old Treyarch trailer. That's why I love this so much. Dobby and Zella, y'all are going crazy, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. For real, check him out in the description.
When I send him stuff to install into the map, such as the elevators, he just has to drag it in and it's already in place.
And there it is. Yeah.
Lastly, I'm going to be answering some of the most commonly asked questions about our remaster. Will PhD be in the map? Yes.
Yes.
It will be in the same location, but we'll leave how you get it for players to discover on release.
Yes, sir.
Will there be jumping jacks? Yes, and they
Yes.
will still give you a free perk for 100% accuracy.
And they will be looking like the Alpha Omega variant. We want to change the way they look. We didn't really like the Kino variation. We want to give them some color, some spice. We want to make them look good, but they will essentially act the same.
Will there be a perk limit? Yes, 4. But
Yes,
the
there
free
will be a
perks from
perk
the jumping
limit.
jacks will also give you a perk slot.
Yes.
Will you only be able to carry one buildable part at a time, like in BO2? No, you will collect all the parts and then build.
Yeah, so we will have a shared inventory, and then keep in mind, we have a reimagine and a remaster. So if you want to play the vanilla version, totally fine. You can play with picking up one part. If you, I know speedrunners love picking up parts. Go for it, bro. I don't care. You can play the reimagine though, where you have a shared inventory. You can see the mahjong tiles in your HUD with all these cool new stuff. So we're making it good for everybody, you know.
Like in BO3. Will this liquefier be pre-patch? The base gun will be the nerfed version, but
Yes.
upgrading it will be pre-patch, infinite damage.
Yes, and we will be adding a upgradable liquefier, so good luck finding it. I think you guys are really going to be enjoying that. It's going to be exciting.
Will there be armored zombies? No, those zombie models will still be in the map, but they won't have any extra health.
Thank the Lord. Get those armored zombies, round one double knife zombies out of my life, fam.
Will the Easter eggs be soloable? Yes, but playing co-op will still require teamwork.
Yes, sir.
Lastly, will this be a remaster or a reimagining? Both. We will
Both.
have the option to disable any features that could be considered reimagined.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, there's quite a lot already done for the map, but we've still got a lot of work to do.
Of course.
If you still have any questions regarding the project, please leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer in the next update.
Yes,
Be sure
sir.
to go check out Zella down in the description for updates
Yeah.
on the mapping, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Twitter for the latest feature updates.
Absolutely.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Incredible video, Dobby. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my mans. And ladies and gentlemen,
guys,
also
Dobby.
hey, Dobby. Bro, he's so great. He coming to say it back again, bro. Shout out to Dobby. Shout out to Crispy Concords also for the merch. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are excited for Die Rise Remastered. We are bringing it out for you guys, and it's going to be great. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all, ladies and gentlemen, in that next one.